Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Gustavo Vargas's Lima by Taku Tinta Press, if I'm saying that correctly. And I believe this was part of a Kickstarter campaign. And he is doing now another Kickstarter as well. And I bought a couple of other comics. And we have Manu and we have Puno, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And this is a one-shot. And basically, this is what it says on the website, is a Peruvian Cyberpunk comic about Pirañas, Vultures, robots, and Mafias. It's a pre-columbian culture meets high and low technology in a dystopian world. And so I thought to myself, you know what, I could back it on Kickstarter, the newest one, and then I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to have every comic that he's been putting out, because what I saw was very interesting. On this page, with the art and with the premise. But then on the other hand, I don't know if this comic is good. So I went to his website. You can find it on the internet on the Gustavo Vargas if you type it in. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to buy me these couple of issues and see if it's good or not. What I didn't know, well, I should have known, that these comics are A5, 21 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters, or 5.8 inch by 8.2 inch. So it's a very small book. And that somehow it puts me off. And it's my own fault because I didn't read it correctly. And but, now that I read the comic, I find to myself, yeah, there's something there. That is something that is nice. So you know what? Let's dive in. So, we've got also a nice postcard. And look at that. This is a tiger, a monster, wolf thingy. Looks really cool. There we go. Yeah. Oh, this is the website, by the way. So you can see it and you can... Oh, Jaguar lady. Okay, this is Jaguar. I mean, the art looks really nice. And I got also a thank you from Mr. Vargas himself. Very cool. And this comic, this is a one-shot. It's about some, young street gang, if you will, try to survive on the streets. And they are stealing stuff, and they are being, they're running through the streets. And they want to deliver the goods to a certain person. And, I mean, this is the art. I think it looks really cool. Although it's indie art, it's very vibrant. It's very... I don't know. It just fits the style. It's cool, and he does also the cool use of colors with the borders. It's all in. It has different colors in it, but I come back a little bit later to that. So, and I believe this is a prequel, because this is the main book, and there is a woman in here, and she is here as well as a younger girl, where she was in the street gang. So. They are running on the rooftops. They are escaping the people that are hunting them because they are, stealing, fruits, technology. Not sure what they are stealing. And it seems that a lot of people, or most of them, are cybernetically enhanced somehow. It doesn't explain why or how, but, this is some dystopian world in the future, or maybe in the past, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The premise is cool. And then they are noticed that there's a fight below them, and this guy's getting killed. And there are rival members, like Mafia, and they have all their own, affiliations, like Dragon or Jaguar or Elephant, something like that. And this guy wants to get the package, wants to get away, but he's getting shot. Again, looks really cool. So the kids noticed it, and then they take the package and they steal it and then bring it to a certain, person that, buys the stuff up. And we see some kind of a squid here. And I think, well, okay, what is so special about the squid? But it seems that the squid has properties, technology maybe in it, because they are talking about layers and defense mechanisms and codes. And but it seems that they are the gangs, the Dragon and the Chavin, if I'm saying that correctly again, putting their hand, they are in something deep. So this is something special. But then things are getting out of hand. They're getting discovered by the rival group, and they sent in a killer robot. And the killer robot is well, killing everyone. They're getting ripped apart, and there's people dying left and right. And then somehow they escape, and then this guy uses an EMP, and then the drone is being shut down, and they escape with the squid. And then it seems, and that's a little bit weird, one of the youngsters, they are some kind of pursuers now. They escaped, and Limon, that's one of the members, and he says, give him an empty case. He has already eaten the squid out of stupidity, anxiety, or both. We don't know. And it seems that he is now in some kind of a coma, and the squid is doing something with him. It's infecting his entire organism. And so they run a program to see if they try to heal him, and because they put him in some kind of a mild coma. And I don't know what's happened. Well, I do know, but they don't know what's happened to him. But they basically, discovering that a couple of the youngsters are getting kidnapped by the rival gang to interrogate because they want to have their squid back, something. And then this young girl is decided to. It's called Lila. She's the head honcho of the rival gang. They decided to fight back because they think that's not worth. Well, a couple of members, they think, hey, it's not worth to sacrifice all those people, and we have to do something. And then they decided to fight back and hunt down basically the rival gamers that wants to kill them, which is really cool. I mean, there's just a couple of kids, but the fact that they are doing that is very brave. And then we see in the lair of the evil guys, and it's called the Chavins. That's the one of the Mafia gang. And as you can see, they are torturing and killing people and dismembering them. And it looks graphically, it's very graphic. It's cool. It looks really, the colors are really popping. And there's some gruesome imagery in there, if you like that kind of stuff or not. But, it's part of the story. And so basically the priest, because that's what he is wants to torture the gang members, and one of these youngsters. And the youngsters are very brave and they don't budge. But then the moment that he wants to, interrogate or torture or kill this guy that's hanging here, this is happening, and this looks freaking cool. So some kind of a laser beam comes out of nowhere, targets every member of the gang, and then they are dead, all of them, even the cybernetic crow. There's a cybernetic crow somewhere. Yeah, well, this is it. He's now dead, or it is now dead. Looks stunning. Looks really great. I love Gustavo Vargas' art really much, and it's growing on me. But then it's Lima. So basically, I believe Lima is transformed, and he has now the power to control technology. But he is not some kind of because he was a crying, weak, funny guy, and now he's all quiet, stoic, and because of the squid and what he's done to him. And then we see part of Lima, and it seems that Lima is a real place, I believe somewhere in Peru or Colombia, and I'm not sure with the continent. I'm not very familiar with that areas. And they are, they are now basically telling themselves that they are the boss of the whole region, because they have now somehow discovered a weapon that protects them, and they basically can do now whatever they want. It says here, Limon's stupidity enables his transcendence. He wasn't poisoned, nor dying. He was being changed, upgraded. Limon is not Limon anymore. Now we have our own god, a tech god, one that controls all technology around us. And basically this is the end, and there's some, people talking about what's all going on. 32 pages, really cool. Looks cool. I love the colors, and there's also some background story about, the kids. They call themselves the Pirañas, they have the hackers, and they all have their own names, which is also nice. We have the gang members, like I said, they're calling themselves Dragon, Jaguar, Puma, Condor, etc., etc. Some backgrounds about the Chavines, the Dragon, and Ukukus. And I believe all these gang members or members are coming back later, or not, in future issues. And here we have a photo of Lima, and the creator tells something else about that. Yeah, really cool stuff. I like it. The only downside for me personally is the size. I'm not sure why he decided to do that, but he is very, successful on Kickstarter, and I got this for, I don't know, £6, so it's probably, I don't know, €7.5, €8 maybe. So in US dollars, probably $10, maybe less, maybe more, not sure. Yeah, overall, I think it's worth it. But again, it puts me off a little bit because of the size. I don't know. When I read a comic, I have something in my mind what a comic should look like. It always, for me, is have the floppy size. So, for instance, let me grab a copy of, for Justice League Task Force. This is a floppy, and you can see how small it is. So I want at least have this kind of format or bigger, maybe European format or even bigger, but smaller. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel right to me when I read this comic. And the quality is good, and as nice. The cover is thick. Pages are good. Colors are nice. Art is nice. Story is fun. So overall, yeah, I give it a thumbs up. But for me personally, I wish he made it bigger. But that's me personally. Maybe you like this kind of stuff, small comics, and it's easily, it's more like a pocketbook, if you will. And that's it's a nice plastic bag. So yeah, Lima and Manu and Puno by Gustavo Vargas. I'm gonna look into these later. Do you like it? Do you like this kind of stuff? Do you like the format? Do you have comics like this in this format? Do you want to read comics in this format or not? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share my video, and I'll see you next time.